Wow, I look like a hot mess express right now, but I don't know if I'm gonna upload this, but I just needed to talk. And you know, my therapy, I look really fucking crazy. Okay, Demi Lovato, go the fuck off. My therapy has always been talking to, you know, YouTube video, my phone, just like opening up about what's going on. And if I don't stop myself halfway through this, the realities of post show. So last show, my first show, basically I was in a really bad relationship. My mental health wasn't doing well after the show. Like leading up to the show, I really was selfish with my time and focusing on me, because bodybuilding is a selfish sport, especially if you don't necessarily feel like you have good energy around you, or people close to you aren't being that supportive. What I knew to do was isolate myself, and I like to be alone as it is. I function very well on my own. And I mean, I don't claim to have done everything on my own, but I definitely, work better independently and just doing things on my own, like day-to-day stuff. And so after my show, I got really sick. I might have had, but I got really sick, and it was like holidays. So I was spending holidays alone, and, I don't really have a lot of family to spend holidays with. And then I got so sick, I wasn't hungry. I literally was dying on my couch, fever, couldn't move. But then it was post-show, so I hadn't ate, and I was literally binging, making myself sick for a week to 2 weeks. And then I traveled to Utah to see my brother. And so essentially I gained 20 pounds in 2 weeks. I did not want to work out. I did not want to do cardio. I didn't want to do anything besides eat and basically be miserable, I guess. And that caused me to literally have food aversions. I thought I was got pregnant by a ghost somehow, because I was having food aversions where the thought of cream of rice made me want to gag and throw up. And yeah, my fucking metabolism was completely shot. I literally was just not hungry. So I didn't do a reverse diet. I essentially went into just a 12-week off season, and I really wasn't even perfect in my off season. But somehow pulled it together, because prep is not a seasonal thing. It's a year-round thing, and it's a lifestyle, and it's my first year competing. So I'm learning a lot, and I'm learning my body as I go. I'm listening to my body as I go. And so I did basically 11, 12-week off season, and which was still hard to get my food in. But it was getting better. I was lifting heavy. I was doing, and also too, when I had gained the 20 pounds, I was compensating with a fuck ton of cardio. I was just doing everything the completely wrong way. But then I got into off season, and then obviously got into prep, and I almost got my pro card. So that's obviously not the right way to do it, but it's just what happened. And obviously I'm not going to beat myself up over it. I learned so much, and I learned that I didn't want to do that again. So this time around, post show, I've always struggled with binge eating problems. I don't even know. I think it's an emotional response to just you always want to keep yourself busy doing something, so that you're not thinking about things that make you sad or whatever. I've always had a problem at night. My grandma will kid around and say that, because when I was living with her for a little bit, I would always have a jar of peanut butter at night, just in bed, and fucking going out a jar of fucking peanut butter. When I lived with my brother, it was always a pack of Oreos. I just am I grew up kind of always hearing about weight problems and food problems, and it was just always everyone in my family, a lot of people in my family struggle with being overweight. It's just been a thing, and thank God I love working out so much because like, yeah, I love food a lot. So it probably would not be a good combination if I didn't love working out just as much as well. But anyway, so struggling with that. But when I'm in prep, like the 11 weeks I'm in prep, I'm literally 0 to 100. Like I will not even eat an extra ounce of chicken. I remember my first prep, I was cheating with, I would wake up at like 2 a.m., my stomach fucking eating itself, and I would eat like 4 extra cashews. And then it came to a point where it's like, I have to fucking stop doing this. I was like, I cannot be cheating on my diet, having 4 extra cashews, because I mean, that is cheating. Like, it's not on your diet. It's not on the meal plan, you know? So I'm literally so robotic when I'm in prep, and given this is my second prep, right? Like, I'm still learning my body, and, you know, I got out of a bad relationship and really focusing on my mental health. I started a new job in person too. Like, it's obviously in bodybuilding, there's like, I don't want to say there's balance, because for me, like, my balance is revolving my life around working out and getting my meals in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very like, okay, I'm going to wake up this time, cardio. I have clients at this time. So breakfast at this time, post-workout this time, workout at this time. I'm going to get home at this time. Okay, evening clients at this time. Then I'm going to stream on Twitch at this time. I'm going to take online content at this time. Like, that is my balance. Like, I don't need, like, I feel like everybody's interpretation of balance or like living your life is very different. And, you know, we're like, no one is one to judge what like living your life means for you, because that is living my life. Being able to get up, do my cardio, enjoy my coffee, and like make my own schedule basically with my clients that's me living my fucking best life. I'm so blessed. I'm very happy, and I have more than what I need. And, you know, so going back this time post show, got second place, missed my pro card by 1. Like, to be honest, I really have not been sad about not being pro. Like, it's never been a thought in my mind. Like, it was a big shock, I feel like, because I really felt at a certain point during the competition that I was going to be. And then, you know, to get called second, that's the only time I had blocked out on stage. Like, I was so present at every single moment on that stage. It was so amazing. And then when I got called second, like, I literally remember not moving. I have a clip of it too. I remember not moving and like being like, oh fuck. And then like walking up, getting my fucking runner-up necklace, whatever. And then I remember walking off stage, I took off the thing around my neck, and then I like was just quiet for 10 minutes. I met with my coach and we went to the car, and then I was like still processing, and then I just started crying. I cried for like maybe like a minute or 2, and then we went and had sushi and then raided a 7-Eleven and then went to the hotel and like partied and ate everything. Like, and it was amazing. So, and the plan, we've always had a plan after the show. Like, I always was going to, I was never going to jump right into a pro show. Like, that was never going to happen. I know I need time to grow. Like, I have not been lifting heavy that long. I don't have a lot of muscle maturity in my hamstrings. Like, there's no more muscle there to fill out. I have to build the muscle to be able to fill it out more, you know? So with all that being said, feeling really good post show, you know, really pumped to not fuck it up this time. My rebound, because basically in simple terms, you're very insulin sensitive after a show, meaning carb sensitive, and literally anything you ingest, like if you don't use it correctly, like you could just accumulate negative body fat, you know? So essentially you need to be on a really strict diet post show for like a few weeks, and then your coach will slowly start lowering cardio and hiring your food. So basically, like, you're getting thicker post show, but you're still on a really strict diet with low food, I feel like is a okay way to say it. I could be wrong. Bear with me. I'm still learning all of this. So, you know, I was really pumped leaving the airport. It was amazing. Like, I was in such a good mood. I felt like I wasn't focused on food, like knowing I could eat if I wanted to, but like not. I felt really good. And then, you know, and literally since I've gotten home, I've been doing the amount of cardio I've been told. I haven't been compensating. I've been looking forward to cardio every single morning, doing the amount that I'm told. I've been looking to working out every day. I've been feeling amazing on my workouts. and my nutrition. I wake up hungry after my cardio. My body is hungry every, like, literally 2.5 hours on the dot. I'm meal prepping, like, everything. I feel just so fucking good mentally, physically, like, I feel good. And then the binging starts. I start having night binges here and there, and kind of uncontrollable, and it's crazy. It's like not crazy, but like my grandma's like, just don't have it in the house, and I'm like, I will fucking go and get it. Like, it doesn't matter if it's not in my house. I literally will get up at 10 p.m. and go get it. Like, it doesn't matter if it's in my house or not. And that's just the honest truth. I'm not perfect, and like, I know anyways, I know I haven't been perfect on my diet, and I haven't been overcompensating though. Like, I will literally just fast, and then I'll get up and do my normal amount of cardio, and then my body is still hungry every 2.5 hours. Like, I'm a month post show, and I'm like fluctuating about 10 pounds from my stage weight, which, given last prep, I was up 20 pounds 2 weeks after. This prep, I'm up 10 pounds a month after. And like, I don't really want to get into the scientifical facts of it, because I'm still learning a lot, and if coaches are watching this, like, I'm sure there's I don't really want to. This is mostly just about like my mental health and the effects of like post show, but I've literally never felt this way. I mean, compared to that show and then the show, I know that's the only one I compare it to. I was so fucking depressed. And literally this month past show, I feel so fucking amazing. And like, obviously I've been really hard on myself with the binging. Obviously I haven't been felt amazing about that. Like, I'll start hating myself for that. And then, post show, your hormones are kind of all over the place. So I've definitely been dealing with that. But overall, like, I've started meditating, and I just have really, for the most part, really good energy in my life. And I haven't been stressing about things I used to stress about, like money and stuff, whereas I could easily stress. When things that aren't in my control, I just am not stressing about. And maybe that is my balance right now, because bodybuilding, I'm going to do as long as I can, as healthy as I can. Like, this is going to be a lifelong journey for me. And I feel like, I definitely should not be night binging, and I definitely there's no reason for me not to be perfect on my reverse diet, on my rebound diet. But it's like, at the end of the day, I mean, there's no excuses. There's really not, but like, I'm already so hard on myself. So me right now trying to not be so hard on myself is that I am only human, and like, it gave me ease that I feel like I'm really learning my body, and I'm just listening to my body. And there's no excuse for the night binges, but like, when I'm in prep, it's literally fucking do or die. And I definitely need to be like that with rebounding, reversing, off season, all that. Like, every step matters, and I know that. And again, like, it's a year into this sport, and I want to be perfect. Like, I want to be as perfect as I am in prep for 11 weeks. I'm literally perfect. I want to be like that year round, and I know as I keep going, I will be. As I keep growing, as I keep learning my body, and getting more experience, I will be. But it's just like this is me finding my balance, however you want to take that, and I think that it's just like, bodybuilding is a part of my life, but it's not necessarily my identity. Like, I have so many other things that I do. Like, I pretty much, like, I don't want to say I'm amazing at, when people are like scientists, so they're fucking just a scientist because they're so fucking amazing at that. Like, I'm not necessarily like so fucking amazing at one thing, so I'll just do everything, like, I'll do Twitch, I'll game, I'll coach. Like, I'm very passionate about a lot of things, so I just do a lot of things, and I feel like I just am finding my rhythm again post show. And I feel like, as humans, we just need to be nicer to ourselves, and we need to realize that not everybody works the same way as you, especially somebody so new to the sport. Like, you know, I'm not somebody that needs reassurance. I don't need reassurance. I don't need you to gas me up. Like, it's amazing that I have people doing that, and like I'll gas people up all day too, like, you know, like positively and all of that stuff. But I'm very someone, you can just tell me what to do and I'll do it. Like, I don't need anything more than that. I need you to just tell me, give me a plan, and I'll execute it, and then like that's it, you know. And I can take brutal honesty, and I can take constructive criticism, but I definitely feel like people just need to realize that people kind of function differently, and there's a right way to do something, but it can be done maybe a little differently, if like that kind of makes sense. Like, I don't even think that makes sense. My brain is so fried. I've been literally so emotional. Like, I've been feeling great all month, and I just am having a little like hiccup right now. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. Is I've been feeling fucking amazing, and I've, you know, haven't been overdoing anything. You know, I'm still on my shit. I literally have a schedule every single day. It's the same shit. Wake up, cardio, clients, workout, meal prep, eat my meals, like, you know, and then obviously trying to get over these, this binging period, or these binges that I've been having. And like, yes, I hate myself for it. And, it's just been hard, but there's no excuses. But you know, we just have to remember that we are human, and that like it's going to be okay. Like, I don't feel like I've too far fucked myself up, to the point of no return. Definitely last time I fucking gained 20 pounds in 2 weeks, you'd think that was a point of no return, but I came back and got second place. So obviously I made it hard on myself, and that's not the way to do it, and I don't recommend that. But like, I don't know. It's just very important to keep good energy around you and not talk shit. Like, I mean, everyone talks shit, okay? We all talk shit. But, like, just keep good energy around you, and just be aware of, you know, people close to you that might give off bad energy or hating energy, subliminal messages, and, you know, maybe are only hyping you up during certain times, or whatever the fact may be. And I'm going to say this again, like, bodybuilding is something that I'm going to do for a long time. I love everything about competing. I love every single thing. I love the struggle. I love the sacrifice. I love the meal prep. I love the food. I love the everything. I love everything about it, all the way leading up to the traveling to show day. Like, I know that I'm going to be at the top one day. I just know I am. I've already seen it. I just have to execute it. And it's just going to be so important for me to keep positive energy around me, because I'm also not just a bodybuilder. Like, I am many other things than that I love to do. And I'm going to pursue many other things than that as well. So I just appreciate anyone that's followed along, and hopefully all of this made sense. I don't even really know. I'm kind of brain fried right now. My emotions are kind of all over the place. But definitely this is the most amazing overall that I have felt post show compared to last show. And like, I have worked so hard on my mental health for so long that I am now realizing that I'm receiving that positive energy I'm giving out. It's coming back to me. And I refuse to let like negative energy in my life and negative people in my life. Like, I feel like some people they're just kind of like built that way, to be negative and to complain about something, or to hate, talk shit, like, you know. And I just am kind of in my own little bubble, and I'm passionate about so many things, and I'm just trying to pursue those and work on those with just positive energy around me. And I know not everything is fucking rainbows and butterflies and unicorns. I know that's not real life, but I'm going to continue living the life that I want, and I am living the life that I want. And I just have a lot of things that I'm working towards, and like, just trying to keep my mental health in check is number one, because if you're not mentally in an okay place, like, you're not going to be able to help other people. And my passion is helping other people. So yeah, that's really all I have to say. I probably missed some shit, but I'm gonna go, and I'll catch up with you next time.